Don't do it. Don't move to Abilene, Texas. Today, we are gonna go over the top 10 reasons why you should not move to Abilene. Number one, if you do not like the AI data centers, and we hear so many pros and cons on social media about this. There are over 15 data centers being built in Abilene or in the surrounding communities. So this is causing so many different things, and a lot of these things are gonna be on our list today. But here's the thing, AI centers are popping up everywhere, but it seems like Abilene is getting so many of them. So we used to have just this easygoing city, and now we've got probably 10 to 15,000 extra workers that are in the city of Abilene. So I think Abilene and the surrounding areas have been getting all of these AI centers because we have relatively flat land. We have natural resources readily available, and the cost of land, it was relatively cheap for these centers to come in and purchase. But what it has done is brought so many people into our area. I've heard anywhere from 10 to 15,000 workers that have infiltrated the area, which has caused a lot of new business. So all the things that we used to not have, now we are having with all the extra cars and traffic. On the flip side though, we are getting lots of new things. I mean, they are building a Bass Pro Shop, we're getting new retail centers, lots of new restaurants. Builders are building houses as fast as they can. So we are getting a lot of growth from the data centers. And a trickle down from the data centers brings us to number two, which is high rent in Abilene. I see this all over social media right now, is people talking about how they cannot get a house for their affordable living because we have these AI centers move in, but the thing is the people that are just working in Abilene, their pay wasn't increased, but rent went up because of supply and demand. It's kind of crazy. So it used to be so easy here to get a house to rent, 3-bedroom, 2-bath for $1,500 and under. I mean, there was lots of houses that you could have rented for $900 a month. Now it is so hard to get a house to rent for around $1,500. I would say most of them are now $2,000 and up. So I saw a furnished 3-bedroom, 2-bath house rent for $5,500 a month. I also just saw one, I think it was 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, rent for $15,000 a month. I mean, our rent has gone crazy here in Abilene, but again, it's all about supply and demand. So that is a reason not to move to Abilene if you are planning to rent and have affordable renting. Now, if you are moving here too, we do also have RV lots, so you could even check those out. Number three, in Abilene, Texas, it is different from all the rest of the nation with our real estate market. We are having multiple offers. Most of the houses, $350,000 and below, are getting anywhere from 5 to 20 offers, just depending on the house. So it's a little bit crazy. We've got local people trying to buy houses. We've got investors, that are hearing that Abilene is in the top places for Airbnb, and so they're trying to buy houses, which has just made it really crazy for the real estate market. So if you are not wanting to be part of the multiple offer situation, then you should not move to Abilene, Texas. Now, I will say if you are looking for a higher priced home, then that market is totally different. So you should be good to go ahead and purchase a house. Even though our market is competitive, we are still below the national average for house prices. So it's actually still more affordable to purchase a home than it is to pay so much in rent. Number four is also a trickle-down effect from the AI centers, and that is increased traffic. So a couple of years ago, we made this video and we talked about how there is absolutely no traffic in Abilene. Now, our traffic is still not like Dallas or some of the bigger cities by any possible means, but compared to a couple of years ago, there is definitely more traffic here. And that's just because we have so many new workers that are here, which is causing more traffic. We also have a lot of the dirt trucks, construction trucks, going to and from the data centers. So now, whereas you never had to wait at a light, you might have to wait at a light, maybe just like one time. So it's not that bad, but it is definitely increased from a couple of years ago. Number 5 is the slower pace of the city. We still are not like the hustle and bustle of the DFW area or even Weatherford. So Abilene is a much slower paced city. We don't have all the big things that the big cities have. They have huge shopping centers. We do have a couple of really nice smaller ones, but it's just different here. So if you are looking to have every single chain place that you just love to go to, like a Lululemon, we do not have that here. But we do have so many great local places that you can visit, tons of local boutiques. So we just have a couple of other things that really still maintain Abilene's small town charm. Number 6 is nightlife in Abilene. So if you are looking for a hustling and bustling nightlife, well, Abilene is not for you. Now, we do have a couple of places that do now stay open till 2 a.m. All of our bars used to close at midnight for the longest time. So there are different types of places that you can go at night. We have a couple of places that you can go and dance. There's a couple of country western places. And there's a couple of bars that actually look like, I think, some of the ones in Dallas. So like your KAO that's in the Soda District, Peacock Patio downtown is really nice. I'm gonna say, I feel like Abilene has come a long way since I went to school at ACU here. We didn't really have that much, and now we have quite a bit more. It's just not gonna have the options of like Dallas or Austin, some of the really, really big cities. But personally, that's what I love about Abilene is the small town feel. But if that is not for you, then you should not move here. The number 7 reason that you should not move to Abilene is poor walkability. Here in Abilene, we don't have a ton of sidewalks, although the city is working to install sidewalks. And a lot of the new neighborhoods that are inside of city limits, they are getting sidewalks, which really does help. But with this, if your kids are planning to walk to school, a lot of times there are not sidewalks to help them get there. So could be a little bit dangerous. Also, if you're trying to go walking or running, a lot of times you're having to do this in the street. But on the good side, there are a couple of walking trails that you could go to, like at Kirby Lake. The YMCA has a walking trail. ACU has a great walking trail around it. So there are places if you are just looking for walkability to exercise. Number 8 reason to not move to Abilene is the landscape of the city. If you are moving here from the East Coast and you are used to beautiful trees, great scenery, or if you're moving from the mountains, well, you are gonna be in a really big shock when you get here to Abilene. So we are actually known for our mesquite trees. A lot of people just don't think those are very pretty. Now, there are different places in the area that you could move to if you do want trees, if that's really important to you. So like towards Clyde and Baird, there are more oak trees. If you move out towards Anson or Hawley, it's gonna be flatter land. If you move out to Tuscola, you're gonna see a little bit more of the hilly landscape. I mean, I call them mountains, but you would probably call them tiny little hills. Unless you are from somewhere that is completely flat, like Lubbock, then you might think that we have mountains too. But a lot of the trees here are mesquite trees. Now it's also gonna depend on which neighborhood do you move into. So if it is an established neighborhood like Elmwood subdivision in Abilene that's been here for a long time, that neighborhood's gonna have a lot of trees. But if you're moving into a brand new neighborhood, a lot of times the builders don't put any trees in the neighborhood or maybe just one. And it's a tiny little tree that you're getting and it's gonna take a little bit of time to grow. So just a little bit different here in Abilene with our landscape. But I was born and raised here, so I think Abilene is a beautiful city. One other thing, the lack of trees in Abilene do make our sunsets unbelievable. We have the most beautiful sunsets and sunrise I think that you'll ever see. Number 9 reason to not move to Abilene is the weather. Right now, it is the beginning of June of 2026. Yesterday, the high was already about 95 degrees. And today we had a cold front come through, so the high is around 90. In the summer, it is very hot. We usually have at least 30 days of over 100-degree weather in the summer. And I'm gonna say that's sometimes on the low side. One time, I feel like we had over 40 days of over 100-degree weather. And it is really, really hot. Now, the good thing is we don't really have a ton of humidity, although this year we have had some, but it's pretty dry here. So the other thing about Abilene is it is super windy. They actually say that Abilene is a windier city than Chicago. Now, I've never been to Chicago, so I can't confirm that, but that is what I've heard. It is very, very windy here. So in the summer, whenever the wind is blowing, it's like you have a heater just blowing on you. But in the spring and the fall, the temperature is typically pretty nice. I would say 80s, sometimes 90s. You just never know. The winters, it may snow once a year, if that, sometimes twice a year. It really just depends on the weather. So if you love snow, you may not want to move here because it's kind of hit or miss. If you really just want so much cold weather, then Abilene is not for you. Also, if you are scared of thunderstorms or hailstorms, then Abilene may not be for you. So in the springtime, we get hailstorms a lot. I mean, I feel like there are always roofers out replacing somebody's roof. We have anywhere from pea-sized to, I've seen softball-sized hail here. We also will sometimes get tornado warnings. I think I can only remember one tornado in the past couple of years that did go through a neighborhood. We do not have basements here, so if there is a tornado warning, you will be in your closet or your bathtub. But you could get a tornado shelter if you want, but really, I've lived here almost all my life and I've only really seen a couple of tornadoes come through. Number 10 reason you should not move to Abilene is if you don't like friendly people. That is one of the biggest things that I hear whenever people come to our city is how nice everybody is. Whether you're going to the local bank or to the grocery store, you're going to see someone that you know, or you're going to meet them and they're gonna know you by name. There's so many shops that we go into and they recognize us because we are a smaller community. In fact, if you see my husband at the grocery store, you're probably going to know him because I think he knows every single person at the grocery store. So that's the great thing I feel like about our city is that everyone is so nice and helpful. Well, before we go, make sure that you like and subscribe to our channel so that you're getting all of our latest videos about Abilene, Texas. We will be bringing you things that are coming to Abilene, things that are going on, and maybe even some secrets. You never know what's gonna be coming, so make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button. We'll see you next time.